Hundreds of Israelis have taken to the streets in outrage over Jerusalem's planned release of Palestinian prisoners from Israeli jails. Protesters dipped their hands in red paint to symbolize bloody hands, a reference to the 104 Palestinian criminals set to go free, many of whom were involved in deadly attacks against Israelis. Protester Gila Moklo had a brother who was killed in the 1990s by a Palestinian that is said to be released from prison. She believes that letting out prisoners as a goodwill gesture to the Palestinian leadership is unjust.
I want the government to understand that they're giving the wrong message to our youth, because our youth are understanding now that their blood has no worth, and they're giving the wrong message to the other side, that they should go ahead and kill because it gives them power. And it gives the wrong message to my children, because when I go home, I've got to tell them that this man is being let out as a gesture.
Some 26 long-term Palestinian prisoners are set to be let free from Israeli jails this week as part of a U.S. brokered deal that Israel struck to get peace talks with the Palestinians off the ground. While Palestinians in the West Bank and Gaza have been getting ready to welcome home the convicted criminals, many in Israel remain furious that some of the most dangerous Palestinians in Israeli jails will soon be walking free. Among those to be released back into society include Atiya Salam Abu Musa, who has been behind bars for nearly 20 years for taking an axe and murdering an Israeli who lived through the Sobibor death camp in Nazi-occupied Poland.
One of the victims was Isaac Rotenberg. He was a Holocaust survivor. He was a partisan. He made it. He came to Israel after all his family was destroyed. He fought for the country. He became a small businessman, a builder, a constructor, and his workers killed him with knives. What a shame.
In the West Bank, the family of Palestinian prisoner Khalid Ahmed Asakra celebrated the news of his return. Asakra was convicted of stabbing to death an 18-year-old French tourist while she dined at a restaurant in Bethlehem's major square. Most Palestinians view prisoners as heroes, regardless of their acts, arguing they made personal sacrifices in the struggle for independence.
Murders are not getting punishment. They should be in that penalty, at least should serve the life sentence. But they're going after 20 years out with a victory in their hand. It's a very sad day for the families, for the Israeli society, but it's a very happy day to the terrorist organization, to the Palestinian.
14 of the Palestinian prisoners going free in the first release batch will be sent to the Gaza Strip and 12 to the West Bank. 2 of the prisoners would have served out their sentences in another 6 months and 6 others over the next 3 years.